All right, puff pastry. And we're just gonna roll this out with the parchment paper on our sheet pan. All right, we're instantly gonna come in with our knife and we're gonna cut some diagonal slits right along our puff pastry, just like so. This is a super easy, yummy treat that is great for summer or fall. I cannot wait for you guys to see what this comes into. All right, we have our cuts on both sides, leaving the middle untouched. Now I'm gonna come in with my favorite ingredient, my Philadelphia cheesecake no bake. You guys know I love this stuff, and we're gonna add a generous amount right in the center of our puff pastry. And yes, you can bake this no bake cheesecake. It doesn't change anything about the taste. It is so yummy, so delicious. And this dessert is a must try, especially if you love cheesecake. So we're gonna just spread this out so we have a nice layer right in the center, not touching those cuts. All right, we used about 1/3 of our container and that looks perfect. Now our next step is probably my favorite, but we are gonna add some apple pie filling. Yes, you can add whatever pie filling you want. I have made this with cherries before and it is so yummy, but we're doing apples this time because it reminds me of fall, reminds me of Thanksgiving, which this would be the perfect dessert to make for Thanksgiving. So we're just adding some pie filling right on top of that cheesecake. Once again, not touching those cuts that we made on the sides of our puff pastry. And you can add as much or as little as you like. I think we're gonna use most of this can, if not all of it. Okay, perfect. Now, for my favorite part, we're gonna go ahead and take our little cuts that we made and we're gonna stretch it over our pie filling and our cheesecake, just like so. We're gonna do a nice little braid with our puff pastry. This is such a fun dessert to make and it will totally impress your guests, especially if you are hosting for Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and finish up our braid, just alternating sides as we fold in our puff pastry cuts. All right, we're placing our last little folds, just tuck it right on top, just like so. And now we're gonna do one more thing before we pop this in the oven. We are gonna grab our egg and we are gonna do an egg wash on top of our puff pastry. You can do a milk wash or a water wash, but I find that the egg wash makes the puff pastry the most golden brown and flaky, which is our goal for this recipe. So we're just gonna brush that little egg right on top and then this will be ready to get cooking. I'm so excited. It's gonna make our house really smell delicious. I'm just finishing up here. That looks absolutely perfect. This is gonna go in the oven at 400 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Oh my, this looks even better than I expected. The only thing that will make this better is a little bit of powdered sugar that we're gonna sprinkle right on top of this entire thing. Oh,
it smells so good.
It smells like apple pie.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so now we are gonna go ahead and move this onto our cutting board. Whoop. Start off with just grabbing our parchment paper. And then we can just slide it right off. Oh, look at that beauty. Okay, it's time to cut a slice. Ooh, that cheesecake, the apple pie, the puff pastry. This is about to be my new favorite dessert. All right, time to give this a try. That was really hot, you guys.
Oh.
But oh my goodness, it was worth it because that is so tasty.